Want me to be down and ride to the wheels fall
DJ Treylo podcast. What day is it? February 9th, 2017, this Saturday?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You want me to
Anyways, we just talking some shit out here, man. Kick Butt Coffee, man. SRT about to do a show. Candy Blue, Treylo about to do a show. Kick Butt Coffee over here off of here at airport in 290. If y'all want to come check us out, we can probably go on about 8:30, 9 o'clock. Anyways, man, what we got on local news, man, local news. It's Pizza Day deals today. It's National Pizza Day. If y'all want to order some pizzas.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to give me 2 of them.
It is National
order more
Pizza.
than that.
It's National Pizza Day, man.
Oh, nigga, I'm from the ghetto. We can only get 2.
Not only that, APD searching for a naked runner in Central Austin. So I don't know who's running out there butt naked.
That's that wet niggas.
And you got a suspect surrendering in Round Rock gas station shooting. So you got another bullshit out there in Round Rock going on.
Them niggas on some other shit.
But, you know,
Dumbass nigga.
we ain't even trying to talk about no police shit right now. I know y'all want to hear about the National Pizza Day deals. That's what y'all want to hear about right now. So y'all can order pizza from Pizza Hut, Mr. Gaddis. Anything going down.
Oh, yeah, man, shit. I like pepperoni, Italian sausage, Canadian bacon, a little sprinkles on the side. I want some cheese in the crust. You know how it goes. Shit.
My bad, it's Thursday. I don't know why I said Saturday, man. I'm tripping, man. Today is Thursday, February 9th, 2017. Also known as National Pizza Day. To be completely honest, we are hoping to be blown away by uncomparable bargains today, but the deals are far more exciting on National Pie Day, which is March 14th.
Hey, look here, man. Look here. I want to be blown away by a bad bitch on National Pie Day. I want to give her the American pie.
Okay, here we go. You like Papa John's pizzas?
Man.
40% off. Use the code 40pizza, and you can use this more than once, all the way up until March 5th, 2017. So if you want to use the code 40pizza online, you got to do it online. 40pizza online, and you'll get 40% off your pizza.
I plead the fifth.
Domino's Pizza. I don't know if y'all like Domino's Pizza. Domino's Pizza's large 3-topping pizzas are $7.99 today.
Ooh.
Pizza Hut 30% off. Now there's a catch.
Damn.
What's from
No,
there?
the Ryan is pitching.
Hold up, man.
Gotta catch that shit.
Goddamn phone froze up on me. There's a catch to that. You need to order through Amazon Echo, Amazon Tap, or Echo Dot. If you have any Alexa enabled device, simply ask Alexa to order your pizza up until February 17th, and you'll get a score at 30% discount. Little Caesars, $5 for large pizzas. Well, that's nothing new. That's every day. So I don't know why the fuck they're saying $5 for large pizzas. Check out these five items from the $5 menu. So you got 5 items from Little Caesars. I don't know. We'll go look at this real quick and see what Little Caesars 5 items are.
Hey, Treylo, pop the trunk, man. Let me get something out of there.
The trunk is popped.
Oh, shit.
They asked me to pop the trunk over here.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's taking too long to load on a Little Caesar. But that's all the deals we can get. Happy savings. You wanna hit this black? I'm done with it for right now. I'm trying to do this podcast, man. For the local news, man. I already talked to you about hip-hop news on Tuesday about Big Sean and his new album, and talked about Dolph with his new mixtape Gelato. Let's see what else is jumping off in hip-hop, man. See what other album releases. Everything going down. If my phone will load. I need some more data, man. Data's gone.
Hey, man, you know you got some Wi-Fi at the motherfucking Kick Butt, right?
Yeah, but I ain't gonna walk in there.
Hey, what time is it?
5:09. Got 20 minutes. 21 minutes to sign in. Sign in at 5:30. You're gonna sign in. Ask them how many songs you can do. And Zach gonna sign up Candy Blue. I'm gonna sign up Trelo, and we gonna be features on each other's songs. He going in to get his
This nigga gonna walk up in there with a cup. This nigga walk in there with a cup like, you can't bring drinks in.
I'm gangster with nigga.
right now, which is February 3rd. Nothing really. Wyclef Jean, Young Dolph, which we already talked about. Little Reese, Big Sean, Sid, Finn, the Internet, which I don't know about. SYD, Side or Sid, singles All About My Body. I don't know about that either, man. I talked about Big Sean a little bit on the last podcast, but that's all I reviewed so far.
How about that Dolph?
Yeah, I talked about Dolph too and how he's flexing with Yo Gotti, Play With Your Bitch. I think that's kind of a weak move, man. You know, to be flexing with somebody. If somebody was talking shit about me, I wouldn't even say nothing about it, man. I'm making my money, they making theirs. I don't give a fuck. I'm not a hater. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. That's just my opinion on that whole situation. Also, I listened to about 2 more podcasts before. And if you listen to 2 more podcasts before, I had a podcast over there at Ephraim's house, and I was talking about the Super Bowl, and I was talking about Atlanta, and I was talking about how they're a high-powered offense, and how they make fast plays, and their offense is based on high pace, very fast pace, right? The funny thing is, man.
You doing all right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. It's a little stoved up. Set too long.
Oh, that's for me? Appreciate it.
He drove a long way to get chocolate. He said that's for me. Appreciate it.
We out here.
I might have a what do I have?
The thing I was saying, man, with the
blessing bag.
with the Atlanta.
Blessing bag is.
Yeah, you can give me that too. I'll take a blessing.
The thing I was saying about Atlanta, man, is high-powered, fast-paced offense, and that's what cost them the game. Because if they weren't trying to throw the ball and be all fast-paced and slow down the game and just run the clock out with some runs.
No, I was just joking. Hey, if you was gonna give it to me, I would have gave it. I would have took it.
I was like, dude, you serious? I mean, because blessing bags are for folks that are on the street. You're not on the street.
No.
Are you on the street?
No, you good. Don't worry about it.
I was just joking.
Oh, man. You messing with them old ladies over there, man. Just leave them old ladies alone, dog. Tripping.
5:30.
You already here?
We're 19 and 20. I'm 20 years.
No, he said to get 2, because we're going to be solo acts.
We are gonna be solo.
So get another one.
Oh, okay.
How many songs did he say you could perform?
I didn't ask him.
Damn, man, you tripping.
Let me go ask him.
No.
Let me go ask him.
No, I didn't even know.
Nigga, I was trying to hit that bitch like that, nigga.
It wasn't hitting for shit. Probably broke when I gave it to you. Same Candy Blue and Trelo, unless they gonna let us do 3 or 4 songs. Anyways, man. I don't know what the hell that was about, man. The old ladies pulled up in the car next to me and Candy Blue was asking them, if he could get their bag, which was, I don't know why. And they said, no, that's chocolate. We paid for this chocolate. And then they said they had a blessing bag in the back seat. I don't know what the blessing bag is for. And then they said something about for some homeless people. And they said, you're not homeless, this and that. And he was like, I'll take it if you'll give it to me. And they were like, man, for real? You're not even on the street. So I don't know what the fuck, man. I wouldn't even talk to no old ladies like that. That's just me, They can do their thing and do my thing, you know what I'm saying? How you doing that shit, move around and shit. But that was it for the new releases, man. Wyclef Jean, Sid, and Big Sean, and Young Dolph. We all talking about that shit. Now, SRT, man, we had a good special subject, man, for the day. It's a nice day. It's still kind of warm. Yesterday was real nice, windy and warm. And it's still here up in February. I did a podcast on Tuesday, and I usually wait till Saturday, but I got SRT with us down here on Thursday doing a show at Kick Butt Coffee, like I said earlier in the podcast. And so he wanted to get on this podcast and have a, talk about special subjects, since we covered local news and it's National Pizza Day and, all that good shit. I'm going to go ahead and talk about some special subjects. SRT, and I'm going to let him finish this recording, but say you're a new artist. Say you just want to get into the rap game. Damn, somebody basing hard than a motherfucker out here. Anyways, say you're a new artist, man. You got some shit, man. We were talking about a whole lot of good shit earlier. We didn't record it, and I wish we recorded it, but talking about publishing. We're talking about natural talent versus, just regular talent, and how you can be a regular talent with not a lot of natural talent. Natural talent is kind of like, you get on the mic and it don't matter if you're good or not. It just comes out and people want to listen to it. People want to enjoy your music. Whether you have good lyrics, whether you have good songs, it's just something about the feeling you give off. That's like natural talent. And I see a lot of new artists out today that aren't really talking about a whole lot, but have natural talent. Either they have good hooks, they sing good, and people bang their stuff. You know what I'm saying? Even though they're really not talking about nothing. That's called like natural talent. Now, if you don't have natural talent, you just an average Joe and want to get in the rap game. What we were talking about earlier is you could have average lyrics, average rap metaphors, not be all, your style's got to be super fast or super cool or super spitting, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you killed that shit. As long as you're speaking from the heart, that's the main key. When you're putting your feeling into music, speak from your heart. And you don't even have natural talent. You can be like a regular talent Joe. As long as you coming from the heart with your lyrics and speaking from the heart and putting feeling into it, you can be successful. People actually listen to your music, even if you're garbage as far as your rhymes. And that's the difference. Some people can speak from the heart and it really makes an impact, even if they're not saying nothing that's any kind of meaning or their lyrics are garbage. Special subject we was talking about, like I said, SRT gonna go over it. It's if you just a beginning artist and you just started, you just started in a rap game and you want to be successful, or you want to, where do you start? What do you do? You recorded your CD, you made your songs, you got your hooks, you got your beats. Where do you go now? You're done. You want to get it out there. You want to find out how to become successful in the rap game. And that's what we're talking about now. That's going to be our special subject. After that, we're going to talk a little bit about publishing and the difference between publishing and going with a major label, and what is publishing in general. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't even know what publishing is. So here in a minute, when SRT comes back, I don't know what he's doing. He's over there bullshitting, getting some kind of number in the coffee place or whatever. So you find out when he goes on stage. We're going to be filming it too, man. We're going to put it up on YouTube. Check out my YouTube, D Myers 45. We're probably going to film the show, whatever. The way it's going to go is probably, I'm going to do 2 songs, Struggle and Strive, and Love and Relationships. SRT's a feature on that song, so we're going to do those 2 songs for me. Candy Blue, which is probably going to be next. He's going to do one of his own songs. I don't know the name of it. I forgot. He played it a little earlier. And then he was going to do Sitting Back in My Buick, because I'm actually a feature on that song too. And actually I do rap some of that song. I'm more of a rapper on that song than a feature. He might roll with the love song he's doing, Let Me Please Your Heart, because he's more of the main artist on that song and I'm more of a feature. But I don't know. It's just his decision, whatever he wants to roll with. But we are Backyard Banditos. The thing is, they only allow you to do 2 songs. This is an open mic contest. It's not an actual show we do here. So you only got 10 minutes, you do 2 songs. Basically, the way we're working is, since our group is Backyard Banditos, and me and Zach like to be on stage at the same time, we were going to sit up there and sign up in the list. Trelo, which is me, had me do my 2 songs, but he's a feature on, you know what I'm saying, on the stage with me. And then he does his 2 songs and I'm a feature on them. That way we can get 4 songs in instead of 2, and they be all Backyard Banditos. You know what I'm saying? That's smart thinking. You know, if y'all go out there and do the show and they give you a limited time or limited songs, do it that way. Get your homeboy and you in a group, break it up. Get your homeboy in a group and just tell the person, hey, I'm gonna do me, but I'm gonna have a feature. You know what I'm saying? So that way you can get more group songs in, 4 songs instead of 2, and do 4 different songs to perform. Actually kind of slick, actually kind of smart thinking. So we just leaving out of Kick Butt Coffee. Signed up.
Hey, let me use the bathroom.
Okay.
Well, you're a new artist and you're just getting started out.
Introduce yourself.
This is Mr. SRT, coming straight out of Austin, Texas, born and raised. You know what I'm saying? Gonna be here, rep this, ain't never gonna change. No matter what state I go to, no matter where I go, I'm Austin, Texas to the fullest. Now, when you want to get started in the music industry and you don't really know what you're doing, first thing first, Tupac done it. A lot of artists have done it. You got to get recognition from your neighborhood first, and then all the neighborhoods, all of the surrounding of your area. And what you do is you go record something. Back then it was tapes. Everybody was putting their music on great tapes, any tape, and they would get their red jam box and go through every neighborhood to see who like it. And then, you know, unlike y'all, I also did my Thug Thizzle. For all you thugs out there, you know what I'm saying? Money getters, whatever you want to call it. So
Tell them selling music is just like selling drugs.
yeah, music is the same as selling drugs. You win some, you lose
So
some.
what's the first step?
The first step, you gotta have some hot lyrics, just like some hot rocks.
No, we're saying like after you've already laid your CD down, you've done your beats, and you want to get you're a new artist, you want to get your music out there. What would the first thing you would do after you've done that?
Go to the neighborhoods and let your homeboys and people that's just been around you see what you got. Cause 9 times out of 10, if they care about you, they gonna tell you either you whack, you alright, or man, you got something.
Okay. Next step would be, you take it to your closest friends. Let your friends listen to it, tell you if that's good. But you really can't get really good advice from closest friends, because they're gonna be your best supporters,
Yep.
no matter what, even if your shit is garbage. So you really can't judge your opinion and say, hey, I really got some shit. You know, they like it. You know, they might not always give you the honest opinion as far as like, you know, if it's good. You know, it's better to get an honest opinion from strangers. So the second step would be, if you got closest friends, you know, they get your CD, tell them to spread it around, not to people you don't know, like their friends.
Now, like Trelo said, yeah, you spread it around to their friends, but you gotta have some kind of material, whether it be freestyle or a couple of tracks, one way or another. You know, after you do that, then you get yourself a crowd of different type of crowd. I wouldn't care, no race don't matter or nothing. But you set yourself until you get to another crowd. Now, if you get a crowd going and then people is asking you, this is phase 2. After people asking you, they be like, man, where can I get a copy of that? Man, that was nice. I don't care what he was talking about. Every song that you was doing, each person got a different, it affected a different type of artist in each way. That means you really do have what it takes to make it. Now you need to learn how to stay focused, keep your music going, and get it to the radio station.
Okay. How important is a radio station now? And what do you think about Austin radio stations, the history of Austin radio stations? You had the community radio station 88.7 that used to support local artists here. And then you have the mainstream, like, what is it, the 103, the box or something like that? Or it's 103 something.
104, yeah, 103.
Before it turned to 93.3 or something like that. 104.
0.3.
And that's a corporate radio station, so they're only going to play established label artists that are all over the country. They won't even support local artists. Now, if you go to Houston, their radio station actually supports local music. So that's the difference between Austin and Houston. Austin is not really a city for local artists. SRT, you going to speak on that?
Now, the 80s and 90s, 88.7 was the best station all around that you could listen to in Austin. Whether on Saturdays and Sundays it was blues and all of this. Now, what I came to realize about that is, like Trelo said, okay, it's weird because yes, Houston, Dallas, San Antonio, whoever, they always look out for themselves before anyone else. Now, Austin, Texas, Austin, Texas don't worry about nobody that's from here. That's why we only had like two, maybe.
Unless you country music.
Yeah, we only had that came up out of here. We had Willie Nelson and the Dixie Chicks. They're the only two that came up out of here.
Dixie Chicks moved to Tennessee before they got successful.
No, but they originated from Austin, Texas.
There's a lot of people that originate from Austin, Texas. Sierra, Sandra Bullock, Matthew McConaughey. But guess what? All of them moved up out of Austin, Texas to get successful. The only person that stayed here and was successful was Willie Nelson.
Yeah. But back what he said about the radio stations, it tripped me out because, like I said, one day I was going to go get some burgers at Burger King, and I'm sitting here listening at 88.7, and I hear them talk about, I'm not looking for no beef with this or nothing, but I'm listening to them talking about what's his name? I can't think of his name right now, but it tripped me out because I know a lot of artists, rap artists, that's been in the game as long as I have, and we don't support none of our radio stations support us, but they gonna say this about one artist. When Houston didn't even want to mess with their own artists. Oh, we feel you down here. We're gonna play your music regardless. And I was looking at the radio like, are you serious? Do you not know what type of artists y'all do have down here? Even if it's ones that's been out here 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years. Yeah, we got good music down here, but everybody wants to work for themselves and not together. If Houston did it, Dallas did it, everywhere else, why can't we look out for our own? And we're the music capital of the world.
Live music.
Live.
That's where everybody come here to do shows and make money off of us that live here, but they don't want to support the people that actually live here that do music.
And it's tripped out because even some producers, I'm just telling you what I see. I see some producers downtown, people look like they worth millions, got multi-millions, dressing like regular people like us. And none of us has ever came up out of here. Now that was just step 3.
I'll tell you what it is, man. I'll tell you what it is. This is how it's gonna go. This is really like the bottom line. Now, I look at music as I look at acting. Okay? And there's a lot of successful actors that came out of Austin, Texas. But guess what? They had two options. Either they knew somebody who was already established in the industry, in the film industry, that could put them in and get them started in movies, or they moved to LA and started auditioning for roles in LA. But if you don't know anybody that's in the music industry, in the film industry, and you want to jump in, and you're down here in Austin, Texas, you're not going to get in. You might get a little local live shows here and there and tell people, hey, come check my music out. You know what I'm saying? You might put your shit up on YouTube. You might get lucky on YouTube and get 1 million hits and get a deal off of that. But that's very rare. And I'm starting to study YouTube and starting to study about how like pictures and tags go into the hit status, you know what I'm saying? And you know, you really have to have so many tags, and people have to look up that tag, and even a picture can fall in that category as far as like people actually hearing your songs, you know, like Soulja Boy did. I heard a good interview with Soulja Boy, and he was talking about when LimeWire had actually started back in the day before Pirate Bay, or it was Kazaa and LimeWire, and he was talking about how he would upload his music, and whatever was a top Billboard artist, he would rename the song. So say back then it was R. Kelly, you know, #2 hit, blah, 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 this and that. Well, he would name his song R. Kelly, but it'd actually be a Soulja Boy song. And that way he would, you know, get his music out there, because everybody be downloading thinking it's R. Kelly, and then they play the song, and then boom. You know, it's a good way of strategizing to where he got his music and he was successful with it. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's some bullshit, you know, that's the way it is now, man. As far as the internet goes, YouTube, I can't really know for sure. I can't tell y'all, you know, what's going to get you the most hits, or, you know, how you going to sit up there and stream and get like 1 million hits off of one song. You know what I'm saying? I really don't know the key to that, but I'll be seeing some of these new artists pop up and get like, you know, 2 or 3 million hits. And I'm like, damn, how the fuck they get 2 or 3 million hits? So I'm really trying to study that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because if you get 2 or 3 million hits on a song, and it's not even that great of a song, it's just some bullshit, but you get 2 or 3 million hits, and you're gonna have record labels knocking at your door trying to sign you to a deal. That's what happened with Soulja Boy, and I forgot who it was that came down to his house and had a check for him for like $500,000 just to sign him for that first song, you know, he did.
That's the same person who put out Yo Gotti.
And he you know, he was just blowing up off the internet. I think he was using another thing. He wasn't just using LimeWire. He was using another site where he actually gets paid for his singles. I think he gets like $1 a single or something like that. And he was talking about using that site, and he sold like 1 million copies off of just a $1 single, or not 1 million, but like 20,000 or something like that. So he got like $20,000. But this is the thing, man. If you don't have no internet shit popping off, which is basically what's happening nowadays, and you don't have a friend in the industry that can put you in, you know, have you on a feature on one of his songs, and then you blow up on the mixtape scene, you know, and you're stuck here down in Austin, Texas, you know, you're not going to do nothing, man. Like SRT said, they're not going to support their own. They're not really into music. You can tell, you know, 100 people about a show, and, you know, maybe one person show up to show some support. You know what I'm saying? The radio station down here, they're haters. They're all only going to play mainstream music that's popular. That's, you know, they've been, everybody listens to.
The name of it, excuse me for cutting you out, the name of it was Trey. I was listening because everybody stopped playing Trey in Wichita because he left and went to Atlanta, Georgia. And down here, I was listening at on the radio on 88.7. They said, don't worry about it, Trey. Austin got your back regardless. And I was looking, I was like, well, what about us that's originally from here?
You're right, but, you know, when you're talking about those Houston artists, man, like we talked about earlier, the only way that Houston artists got any shine is from DJ Screw shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
you had Rap-A-Lot Records with Scarface popping off back then, but the only way they blew up a lot of those artists down there in Houston was because of the Screw movement, and it was innovative and it was different. You know, nobody had heard that sound before. They thought it was cool with the slow down sound. Now the slow down sound is so, over marketed that nobody even cares about that sound no more. You know what I'm saying? It's like, who cares if it's slowed down? But back then it was something new and creative that everybody was listening to that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's how he was able to strategize and get all those artists started that weren't really that successful. You know, there's a lot of people in the Screwed Up Clique that were, really good artists back then that are nobody now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not knocking them or nothing, but that really it was that movement that got them going and got them established as artists. And now they're just, not anybody. Now Trey did the right thing and went down to Atlanta and fucked with T.I., you know what I'm saying? And now he's a vice president of Hustle Game Records or something like that. They said that he signed the paper this last weekend to be the vice president of Hustle Records or whatever that T.I. runs, man. So that's what he did, because he saw, okay, Houston music, it had his moment. Now everybody's on the turn up Atlanta swag. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's on that slow down, slab, rod music no more. You know what I'm saying? So he went and jumped on that Atlanta swag because he knows that's what's popping right now or what's cracking. Okay. Let me finish up this podcast and tell y'all, like I said, just stay positive, keep on pushing, keep on mashing, just keep working hard, because I believe whatever energy you put out, you're going to get back. And eventually it's going to pay off, Even if you got city not supporting you, just keep on working hard and keep on doing what you're doing, and it will eventually pay off. And SRT, you got any closing words?
He's right, motherfuckers.
And we out of here, man. Just come check us out, man. We down here at Kick Butt Coffee right now, Thursday night, man. If y'all hear the podcast, man, we're gonna be going on stage after 8:30, so you can show some support or whatever. All right, peace.